Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Let's try that. Apply. Let's try 6. Okay, I think I'm live. Jalen Glass, welcome. First one to the stream. I don't think it's the first time you've been the first to the stream either. Let's see. How do I share this out? Alex Thompson, good to see you as well. It's been a while. Very quickly, I'm just going to pull this up. Get this shared out to the Discord. Drew Drop, Brooke Barnes, and Jose, welcome. Welcome, everyone. Today should be just a fun hangout. Ask me questions. Let's talk. How's life been? All that good stuff. Can you guys hear me okay, by the way? I'm going to, first of all, turn this light down a little bit. 1 second, still here. Let's turn the light down a little bit. It's a little on the bright side. Okay, a little bit better. All right. How's everyone doing? Okay, you can hear me? Good, good. Let me just go ahead and share this stream out on Discord. Is the quality okay, by the way? Just came back from a wedding this weekend. So good. Oh, who got married? Someone close to you, or was it just like you kind of invited and you wanted to go have a good time? All right, YouTube, paste. Live now. Okay, cool. Got that sent out. So yeah, today's just a chill, let's hang out, do nothing, kind of just talk to each other stream. I haven't streamed in a long time, obviously, so yeah. No idea how many people will show up, but I'll talk to anyone who's here. Cleared a good old hour plus of my time. Just let's hang out. You're doing awesome currently at the beach. Oh, nice. You're like actually on the beach, chilling on your phone, watching. Just like, what's up? I wish you could share like pictures on YouTube. One of my best friends, you're the groomsman. Oh, cool. Yeah, I've never actually been the groomsman of a... actually, no, I was. I was the groomsman. Well, I've never been the best man of a wedding. I've been the groomsman of a wedding. For my sisters, for my brother-in-law, technically. So, that's cool, though. That's good to hear. Hopefully the wedding was smooth and everyone had a good time. Today, I've been playing a bunch of them on the beach. What's up, Carl? One of these days, you got to change your name back to True Liberation in the Discord, because I still want to type @ and then True Liberation. That's just the one I always think of, but welcome. Chilling in the basement. You know what? Basements are actually cool. It's actually nice, and the temperature is great. And who needs sunlight, you know? Among Us? Question mark. I hate Among Us. I've played that game a few times, and not gonna lie, did not have a good time. I just didn't, so probably not. But yeah, today so right now, it should be uploaded. I have another Hunter x Hunter, but BitChute has been an absolute pain in my ass. But I had another Hunter x Hunter I had uploaded. Let me check, see if it's up. And it's still processing technically. I'll have to try again. The plan was to have an episode go up a day, but literally it doesn't even tell you if it uploads for like 4 or 5 hours. So you have to like wait, and most of the time it doesn't. So, but let's see. Almost forgot about the stream. Same. Yeah, he needs to change it back. Yeah, he needs to change it back and then keep it there. Just like, it's just easier for me, you know? So, I'm at the beach and it's packed full of people. Isn't that crazy how time flies? I feel like just at this point last year, first of all the beaches were barren. I know this because I went to see my friend in Huntington, and we drove by the beach, and it was deserted. Um, my only hope is everyone is like safe now. I imagine most. I think like 65% of the country is vaccinated. Um, but actually, I might do it next week. Give introduction of a certain man. Oh yeah, have had a rough time last month. Lost my dad. Brooke Barnes, I'm so sorry to hear that. Um, Me personally, I am religious, so I will definitely pray for you tonight. Hopefully, everyone's doing well. Very sorry to hear that. But what was I gonna say? So yeah, there should be another Hunter x Hunter up today if BitChute works with me. I wanted to have one up every day for consecutive days, but does not seem to be the case. That's going to be happening. Um, and then yeah, I was playing a bunch of Battlefield 5 with my friends on PS4. In fact, I'll probably do more of that later. I might even stream that if you guys don't mind vulgar language because we curse like sailors. Um, Yeah, no, I don't. Not to turn this into like a religious stream, but I am Christian, and I do believe certain things, and I pray for a lot of things every night. When I can, if I fall asleep, I'll fall asleep. But um, I definitely will have a spot for Brick Barnes tonight. Um, Very quickly, I'm curious how many people in the chat read the My Hero Academia manga because I was hoping to. This is a Christian YouTube channel, sir. I wouldn't say this channel is Christian. I definitely am not the best Christian to lead by example. You know, I don't preach the Bible and stuff. I know some verses and stuff, but I don't. I'm very much in the camp of like just live your life how you want to live your life, as long as it doesn't hurt yourself or others. You know, that's all that matters. But you haven't read the manga yet? Okay. Ashlyn, welcome to the stream, by the way, Ashlyn, right? I don't think I've said hi to you yet. Um, but yeah. So the beach, that's cool. Um, yeah, like I was saying, like a year ago, beaches, psh, you know, um, a wash this time last year. But you've never heard of this My Hero. Oh well, Damon, it's pretty good. I highly suggest you read the anime. No, what you got to do is you got to read the manga first, and then when you watch the anime, complain when things happen that you knew were gonna happen, but they're slow, and then complain when things aren't exactly like the manga. And then sooner or later, you'll start wearing hats and going on YouTube and making videos comparing the two and complaining, but loving it at the same time. That's the order of which things need to be done. um, do you still lift? Gyms are opening back up. Yeah, I do, but not nearly as much as I should. At least not as much as efficiently. I go to the gym multiple times per week, but I haven't been like pushing myself to get strong like I used to be. Because in high school football and even college, I was very trim and strong. I'm still strong, but definitely not trim anymore. Um, Currently reading volume 28 of My Hero. Let's see, 28. Wait, you have volume 28? I must be behind. The farthest I have is 26. Yeah, farthest I have is 26. Yes, I have all the manga behind me right here. I also have this. I don't know if anyone's seen this before, but there was a special uh, single volume released in Japan. It wasn't released in the United States to my knowledge, and I ordered it online a while back. This was to go in part with the movie, the second movie. It kind of focuses on the villain of that movie and stuff. Pretty cool. I just kind of want it for the collection. I can't read Japanese, but yeah, I have that back there. Um, yeah, I'm behind. It makes sense because I don't remember buying any time recently. So I'm definitely behind on that. I think I need to get the newest Vigilantes as well. So okay, let's see. read the manga, and the ones I'm reading are Chainsaw Man and Promised Neverland. Oh, Chainsaw Man, I binged the shit out of that manga a couple months ago. Literally the week, I think it was the week it ended, or like the week before it ended. No, it must have been the week it ended. I stayed up like for multiple hours and just like read through that without spoiling anything. I think the first half was on pace to be something so special, and then it, like, in my opinion, it kind of went downhill from there. 27 and 28 have American releases, mighty. Okay, so yeah, I'm behind by 2 volumes then, because I do collect all of the manga. Not that I really need to, because I subscribe to Viz, so I have them all available online. But okay, been dog sitting all weekend. What kind of dogs you dog sitting? I've done a lot of dog sitting in my day. That was my job to earn some extra video game money in middle school. I took care of someone's dog. How could you be behind when they have that arc? Because like I said, I mean, I'm just kind of behind in general on like purchases for things, but it's kind of you get kind of complacent when you have them all available online. Due to gyms closing this past year, I made a home gym, probably the best choice I made during COVID. I just deadlifted 505 pounds for the first time recently. Well, that's sick. I personally do not like deadlifts. They hurt my back. Same with cleans. Well, they don't hurt my back. I'm not comfortable with the motion. I was very good at squats. I had a really good bench press, good military. I had a decent deadlift and clean too, but they were not my favorites. What do you think of Redestro? I thought he had a greater potential. He didn't really accomplish much by himself. So we'll keep this beginning part of the stream kind of spoiler free. I say in about 20 minutes, I'll start talking about like spoilers and stuff for the My Hero manga, but I want to give people who don't read the manga time to just hang out and talk. So let's give it another 25 or so minutes just hanging out. And we can talk about stuff like that. Let's see. Miniature, Dachshund, and 2 Pitbulls. Okay. Pitbulls get a bad rap for being like fighting dogs and dangerous dogs and stuff. I think Pitbulls are absolutely lovely. I've known people with a lot of Pitbulls, and they're super nice and they're loving, just like any other dog. People get afraid of them for like just the stereotype around them. Patrick, nothing more. Hey, Mighty, welcome, Patrick. It's been a while. Sorry I don't live stream as much. Not even as much, just in general, because I never at one point streamed a lot. So, but yeah, I do want to stream more. Okay, did I miss anything? I think I did. Oh yeah, Chainsaw Man. Yeah, Chainsaw Man's really good. Promised Neverland I haven't seen or read. Yeah. I haven't had time to get the manga of MHA yet. Ashlyn, depending on where you live, I live in the United States. They on Viz.com, you can actually subscribe to it for just $2. I think it's $2 a month. Yeah, it's $2 a month, which is awesome deal. Every day you get access to 100. You can unlock 100 chapters of whatever you want, like whatever you're reading. And that's a wonderful way to read MHA. That's extremely cheap. Obviously, you can go the free route too. The only issue is if you're trying to go find somewhere that's been uploaded for free, you got to make sure it's like the official translations, because there are some fans translations out there, and it really does kind of mess with the context of what's going on, in my opinion. But they can be assholes, but the Dachshund bites more. In my opinion, the meanest dogs are the smallest dogs. I'm talking Chihuahuas. Even I've met a poodle once that was mean. If you ever see a beagle, sometimes beagles can get a little bit mean. I guess beagles aren't like small dogs, but they're like medium small. Can't wait to see MHA World Heroes Mission. The poster just got revealed. So funny enough, I actually haven't seen. I have not seen the trailer, the first teaser that came out for that movie. I was waiting for like an actual full blown official trailer to react to on YouTube. So I haven't seen the teaser. I know kind of what happens in it generally, just due to like people talking about it. Um, like Deku's wanted for like some like potential murders or something like that. Obviously, he didn't like murder anyone, but seems like a wild synopsis um, for a movie, and I'm excited. The first movie was okay with an amazing beginning, an amazing ending, and kind of a fluff middle. I thought the second movie was absolutely awesome, except for the very ending. As awesome as it was, I have major issues. I think a lot of that was bullshit. I get that like they didn't want it to count for canon. Like they were too afraid to like do anything crazy because of canon reasons. So they like pulled back in a really dumb way, and I just take issue with it. So I don't know what to expect for this movie. I'm just gonna go in having a blind good time, and obviously I'll do like review for. I'll make a video talking about it and stuff. Um, but yeah, Carl, yes, that's true, but I think those translations are actually very close, and I don't. I take the final word I take is of the officials that come out 2 days later. By the way, if you guys want to stick around, whenever we cut to the spoiler stuff, whenever we stop just doing the chit chat of everything, I want to do a live read of 315, the official one. Um, is today Monday? Today's Monday. This Friday, we're actually set to get a new Vigilantes too. That'd be a lot of fun. Um, let's see. I don't have enough time to read the manga. Oh, okay, Ashlyn. Yeah. You don't have to read the whole manga. If you watch the anime, um, the manga is only about 100 chapters ahead, which you could read that in a couple hours, like hour or two. Obviously, depending on your reading speed, but like 100 chapters, that's not bad at all, um, in my opinion. Atsu said he thinks it's potentially coming out within the next few weeks. What's coming out in the next few weeks? Oh, the trailer for the movie? Okay. Yo, don't know that mighty. Have you seen that murderous little face? Oh, Deku? Yeah. Oh, yeah. That murderous, happy smile of his. It's gonna get blurry as it gets closer because it's not focused on. I don't have it on autofocus, but look at that happy face. This was a limited edition Ban Presto prize box Deku. I just you don't ever see Deku with just like the happy face on. I think this is a really nice figure. I've never actually shown this off before, but it's been here for a long time in the background. And then we obviously have Stain, my favorite bad guy of the series. No question. He will always be number one bad guy. Although Shigaraki is close. Where is he at? Pardon the outdated design for Shigaraki, but not outdated. I mean, if you're a manga reader, it's technically outdated, but this is my favorite Shigaraki look. I love the trench coat. I'll have to put him back later. And he fell off the peg. Anyway. Come on, Shigaraki. Work with me. Damn rebel, you. Let's see. A lot of comments I gotta get back to. Let's see. Hey, Mighty, just finished Chainsaw Man yesterday and I really liked it. Let's see how the anime does. Power, best girl. Power is cool. Yeah, Power is really awesome. I really liked the agency girl, the one with the cool eyes, like the ring eyes. At first, I thought she was awesome. Not so much later. But what do you think of the creator saying MHA is ending soon? I think he's telling the truth. I think that we're definitely nearing the end of sorts. I think I'm gonna make it. I'm not going to make. I am in the process of writing a script for a video, talking about this, but just about like, oh, are things truly ending soon? The state of the fandom in general, just like is it toxic? Is it not? I've been gathering a whole bunch of information. So I think I'd like to get that out next week sometime if I'm able to record this week. But the script is almost done. So, but yes, in short, I do think the series is ending soon. We're definitely, I don't know if we're in the final stretch, but from where we're at in the distance, you can probably see the final stretch, So we're getting there. Can I do funny accents? I can do like it's because this is so weird. I can do like a Luigi, but I don't know if I can do it like live. Oh,
Mario, Mario, oh, Mario.
just like I can't do it that well like live, but I can do him. Wario, like like Wario, obviously. Um, I can do a Toad too, but that one like I don't dare do that right now because if you fail doing a Toad impersonation, it's really embarrassing. Let's see. Oh wait, where was I? I haven't seen season 5 yet, but I have seen every other season. Oh yeah, season 5 has been really good. It's been mixed. I think the fan reaction's been kind of mixed, but it's been mostly positive. I've loved it. That look he gives Gentle Nabrava is genuine scary. Yes, we're a couple of years off in my opinion. If I had to like put a guess, I'd say end of 2023, early 2024 is when like we'll get the final chapter. So we're still like you know 2 years, 2 to 3 years away from like the manga ending. But let's see. Oh, thanks, guys. The voice acting is going really great, honestly. So a little insight into that. So Zeke is the name of my voice instructor, and we go through many of these like pamphlets. This is like a good 33 pages right here, and this is just like one chapter. And then you go through. These are like the course I'm doing right now. It's intro to marketing. So first, I'm learning for television, radio spots, etc., ads on online and stuff like that. And then I'll do like voice acting for like animation after I finish this and do the demo for this, because I feel like you're gonna need to know both. And the one that's gonna be most readily available is the one that you do for like commercials and stuff. So this script, it's like for some of these it'll be for like a sport ad or whatever, and you have to try to really capture the feeling of like this chapter we're doing right now. It's to sound real. Like you want to sound like an average person talking. You don't want to sound like someone trying to sell you a product. So it's about dialing back the showmanship and acting more like a guy. Like if it's for a beer commercial, you want to act like a guy you're sitting next to in a bar. Like it sounds like a dude, like he's just talking to you. Like, again, I'm doing a bad job of explaining it, but that's what this chapter's on, and it's called Admit versus Sell is this chapter actually, but you need to voice act Luigi in the Mario movie. I'm pretty sure our the guy who does Mario, what's his name? Martinet, something Martinet, I think is the guy's name is Mario. He's been doing Mario since the 80s. I think he does most of the Mario characters. Like I think he does Toad. I think he does Luigi. I don't know if he does Wario, but I think he does like Waluigi. Maybe I don't know. He does a good amount of them. Tristan Jensen, howdy doody folks. Did Ned Flanders join? How diddly do, neighbors? I only say that because I'm actually going back and watching. Not going back for the first time ever. I'm watching the first seasons of Simpsons because people all say that the original Simpsons was so good, and you know what? I'm watching it, and yeah, it's pretty good. I didn't grow up with the Simpsons, but well, thank you, Drew Drop. Appreciate it. Let's see. They didn't ask him to be the Mario in the movie? What? You know what? Actually, no. I can see why. If you're going to have a movie about Mario, and if he's actually going to talk a lot, and by the way, that's going to be weird if he's going to like be the main character and like talk all the time. You don't want someone who does like let's go, like all that stuff. You want someone who can handle the dialogue scenes. I'm not saying he couldn't, but I can actually see why they would get a new person for that. So yeah, let me edit the title of the stream because I'm going to be talking talking about spoilers now for like My Hero and stuff. I'm gonna read the. So no one say any stuff yet. But I'm gonna change the title. MHA spoiler talk. Save that. And for everyone who doesn't want to be spoiled for things, now would be a good time to exit. But I want to say first, before you do, thank you for joining. It's been it's awesome. I love all of you guys for dropping in. I didn't expect 17 people to be here. Not gonna lie. So yeah. So if you don't read the manga, I'll do more live streams in the future. Don't worry. But we're gonna be kind of diving into just chatting with the. Wait, let me see. Let me pull up Viz. I have not seen the official for 315 yet. I know images were shared in the Discord, but I did not look. Okay. I'm gonna head out before the spoilers. All right, Ashlyn. Thank you for stopping by, of course, as always. Thank you. As well as everyone who's leaving silently without saying it, that's fine too. Thank you guys for stopping by. Hopefully the views don't just drop off a cliff now. It's like 2 people in here. It's just Damon and Carl. But yeah, we'll see. Okay. Thanks for hanging out. Start a lifting series. Enjoying the content either way. I will not start a lifting series until I actually work out a lot better than I have been. So, but I appreciate it all the same. Yeah, Damon, you can't handle this. All right, 315. Wait, why am I not signed in? Viz, did you sign me out? What is up with their site right now? Is it down? It's like glitching out. Log in. Remember me. That's the first error with your login. Why are you not letting me log in? I can't remember my damn password either. Okay, hey, I got it. Update password, yes. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why it logged me out, and then I'm glad I remember my password though. Okay. Come on, work with me. I'll get to the comments in a second here. Just making sure everything's fine. Okay. Happy, what's up? We're about to talk about don't worry, it's 23:07 here and I'm about to take off anyway. Okay, dang. So that'd be 11:07, dang. Thank you for stopping by, Tristan. Do you think we will see Class 2A soon? Honestly, that's kind of a thing that I was like wondering about, like if we'll ever see them again, because I just don't see how they'll be inserted to the story unless they actually start recruiting more like people to fight, but they didn't show up at all. Oh, 2A. Oh, for whatever reason, I was thinking of Shiketsu High School. 2A, one can hope. I mean, I've been wanting to see them since the war ended, but we've just gotten just a lot. We've got the Hawks backstory, Dobby backstory. We've gotten a lot of Deku. The Deku stuff I really like. Okay, I guess I can just go on a rant here. Let me read the comments in the section. Right now. Okay, we haven't seen them in 10 chapters, but seeing them is like way different. Before that 10 chapters, it was another 12 chapters where we didn't see them, you know? Here, I'm going to go back and check. Let's see. I hate how Viz organizes their stuff. I'm not going to lie. Okay. See full chapter list. Let's see. So we're on 315. When was the chapter we saw class 2A, Carl? Was it 308? No, it looks like it might have been 307. No, it might have been 306. Where's the one where they're reading the letter? Okay, 306. They read the letter, so that was 9 chapters ago. So yeah, we technically saw them, but let's go back even further. Okay, so that was Wait, was that 307 or 306? That was 306. Okay, wait, I'm all over the place here. Hold on. Okay, that was 306. All right. And then I think the last time we saw class 1A or 2A in any significant manner. Okay, so I guess technically Todoroki was there for the Dobby backstory, but come on, like he didn't do anything. He said a couple things. That was 300. So that was chapter 300. Wait, 300 is where that started. But 301 was the beginning of the Dobby backstory. And this was a 3-parter. Trust me, I remember it was a 3-parter. 302. Yep, part 2. I'm trying to see if it cuts to the present at any time. It kind of does, but Todoroki doesn't do anything until the very end. He actually has one moment. But when I talk about class 2A, I don't mean just the main ones, Bakugo, Todoroki, and Deku. Because look at the frickin' 3rd movie now. Of course they're going to be in it too. 298, 300. Again, well, okay, yeah. So it's been 17 chapters. I think that's a pretty decent chunk to not have class 2A. But even before then, there was a section where you don't really get them because they were all fighting Gigantomachia. And then it cut back to, of course, Deku, Bakugo, Todoroki helping fight with Endeavor and stuff. So, like I'm saying, yes, we've gotten some of the students, but they're like the main ones we always see. So, anyway, enough of that. Let's do a live read of the official 315, because I haven't read this yet. Oh, my eyes are kind of dry from opening them for so long. Long time fan, never been active much in chat. Hope awesome video soon. We're on Hunter x Hunter. Bye. Oh, sorry I didn't read that, Tristan. Tristan, there's a new video for Hunter x Hunter going up today. As soon as BitChute lets me, it's already been uploaded. I'm gonna have to like keep trying it again because BitChute's lame. If you probably already left, but for anyone else waiting for it, Josh, what's good? Not much, just chilling, talking some My Hero. Okay. What was the chapter where Ochako was worried about Deku in the hospital room? That was there was a section of chapters where the fate of Deku was very uncertain. Like he was just in the hospital in that room for like a few chapters. I think it was during the Dobby stuff. So I'm not sure exactly. Someone mentioned how when All For One appeared, there was teeth around the panel implying he was in Lady Nagant's mouth. Well, we'll get to that. I'll look at that panel because I'm about to read the chapter right now. Not for the first time, but the official one for the first time. Deku's so badass with his new quirks. He is badass. I'm kind of annoyed with how fast he's just like been busting out these moves. Look how long it took him. We all remember how long it took him to master 5%. Like, but here he is, not just new quirks, but he's like utilizing them extremely well. Like really fast. I would have not minded a training arc. I know everyone would have hated if we got a training arc. I get that, but personally, I would have been totally okay with that. A good 10, 15 chapters just showing him like talking to the users one by one and like getting used to the quirks. I would have been fine with that. I know that's probably an unpopular opinion because I know a lot of people don't like training arcs with the JTA and all that, but I don't know. I really wouldn't have minded. It was right before the Vestige World, 304, 305. 304 because you give Hawks You have Hawks going toward his room. Okay. The quirks are awesome. I'm interested to see how they talk about the Vajin quirk in the official. See if the terminology changes. They can suck it up. We don't get training arcs anymore. Vajin is a top tier quirk. I miss training arcs. Always fun to watch. So Fajin, yeah, it is top tier. It is very like. I'm kind of annoyed. That's like the typical. Like I kind of liked how all the quirks before they weren't actually that badass by themselves. You know, Fajin is the first quirk that he's unlocked where it's like straight up. Oh yeah, that's badass. Like it immediately elevates his power level. Because like Black Whip's really cool, really useful, but it doesn't make you just a badass right away. Fajin, that shit makes you stronger from kinetic energy. Yeah, that's a really good power. And because I like the idea of one for all getting passed down to people not out of like selection who has the strongest quirk, but more out of like how they said it in the show in the series. Whereas like it was just a matter of staying alive, keeping this hope going. But I guess it makes sense that one of them would have a really good quirk. So, it's basically an immediate power stacking quirk, so a better version of One for All. See, here's the thing. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like it's just an immediate power upgrade to Deku, which is fine. But it's a lot right now, considering he's already been getting a bunch of quirks. It immediately gives him power to have the impact of 100% smash. See, does recoil damage count as kinetic damage though? Because he's not getting hit by anything. It's the own power of from emitting from his body that's like doing that. I don't know if that counts as kinetic energy. By the way, I apologize if I don't recognize your YouTube name to your Discord name, because almost all the cases they're different. The only one here is the same name as there's two. It's Damon and Happy. So it's only as powerful as it is because of him being able to add One for All to it. Is it though? Because the ability. We'll get to that. I'm going to start reading right now. We'll save that. I'll save more of that discussion for when I actually get to the part where they explain it. All right, so if you have a book, if you have Viz Media, actually this isn't in any book yet. So if you have Viz or whatever, you can read along with me. Starting on page number 1. Let's go. So we get Overhaul, the one who foiled my plan. He's got a real severe case of hero syndrome. I know that kid. I mean, he said I know that kid first. Lady Nagant, how or wow. I was hoping you'd be useful. But this is like fate. How about you tag along and ID the target for me? She said. One condition, says One for All. I'll try to voice act, I guess. The shirt's a little small, she says. Oh, she's trying to find a shirt. Nah, I ain't taking revenge for you. That's your grudge. Oh, you're new, Austin? Well, welcome. Thanks for joining. Are you new to like my channel or new to like My Hero? Well, I know you because that and you're a mod. That narrows it down too. But not that. Don't care about that. I can't do a Shiger. I can't do an Overhaul. Overhaul is very much more like. I guess he's kind of more reserved, but he has kind of a raspy voice. I'm thinking of the English voice, by the way. I lost everything, only got one thing left. Like as you get the next page, we get the image of him thinking of his dad / boss. Bring me to my boss. Boss. Sorry, boss. And this look of Nagant that she has on him, it's, I don't know. I wonder what they really think of each other. We really didn't get much of them together. But yeah, that's it. I don't know why every single panel that Horikoshi draws in Nagant, she just looks so like effing gorgeous. Like even this look where she's just like looking at him, just like contemplating it. Horikoshi sparing no expense. Can't wait for Mind Villain Academia animated. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. MVA is hype. You know, it's funny. I actually don't remember MVA being as short as it is, but it's only, 22 chapters or something? New to your channel. I caught up recently. I have been binging chapter reactions. Oh, nice. Very cool. Yeah, I hope you enjoy them. Yeah, do them every Friday. I try to get them as early as I can, but okay. Continuing on, we're flashing to Deku with his fight. Lady Nagant makes the huge, ultra-powerful cannon to increase the velocity, but it might jam her arm, she says. I held up my end of the deal. Take me to the boss now. This puts me at risk of jamming, but I gotta up my shot to velocity. Your hero education taught you to hate one thing above all else. No matter who the victim is, if your own screwed up gets him killed. Oh, if your own screw up. I was reading that wrong. I was like, what's up with this? If your own screw up gets him killed, that'll really keep you up at night. As she fires the gun. Another factor to think about, plus a tough call to make. That'll slow him down. It's very much like a Green Goblin Spider-Man situation. Remember how he has Mary Jane in one arm? I guess it's not really the same because there's two opponents here. But like you can save the bus or you can save the girl, and he does both. And here it's like you can focus on me or you can focus on Overhaul. Either way, it'll give me an opening. Nagant over Nejire. Fox girl over Nejire. Overhaul is Mary Jane in this situation. You know what? If I'm being honest, I'd put Nagant over Nejire too. I've never really been a big Nejire fan. She's got an okay, kind of cool quirk. I do love her pout face. I think it's hilarious. But other than that, like character-wise, I don't know. But I mean, maybe that isn't a popular opinion. Not to bag on Nejire or anything, but no, this hurts to hear. I'm a degenerate and I'm proud of it. Welcome. I love how I read that name out loud, like not even concerned that I just said that out loud, but I'm reading someone's name. It's on the screen, so I'm good. Just chilling, reading the official scans of, not even official scans, official uploads, I should say, of 315 for My Hero Academia. All right. Quirk Fajin. Okay, so here we are. We're on the part where they explain Fajin, the quirk. Let's dive on in. Quirk Fajin. Repeated movements. I've been wanting to read this, by the way, because the unofficial one kind of was confusing to me. Let's see if this one clears it up at all. Repeated movements, like arm movements and like squats and stuff. Build up motion-based energy for temporary storage and release. Okay. Sounds pretty self-explanatory so far. While getting shot at, I flexed and extended my legs to protect myself and stored up that energy. Okay. Plus, one for all, 45%, plus centrifugal force. Everyone in my generation can picture it. And this is when he's about to go into the New Hampshire. Was it New Hampshire or is it he does one of the smashes from All Might. I don't know. I don't like it's kind of unfair because like Nejire hasn't gotten a backstory. Heck, Amajiki, actually Amajiki got a backstory. Nejire is the only one of the big three that didn't get a backstory as of yet. And I don't think we ever will because I don't see Horikoshi having her as a main character. She's just kind of the I don't want to say ditzy, but she's like the bubbly airhead of the three. Because you have Miria, who's like the unabashedly charming, kind ray of sunshine that he is. You have Amajiki, who's the quiet, don't talk to me, shy, and then you have her, who's kind of like in the nebulous of like, I don't know. I take that definition that Fajin is only motion based and not power up. Could be wrong though. But you can like power yourself up with it, because if you move, like just doing squats or like flailing your arms around, technically, according to this, it builds up motion based energy for temporary storage and release. So like literally you could do the Popeye thing where like you wind up your arm for like a punch, like comically like they do in cartoons. And then when you punch the guy, it actually would make your punch stronger because you have like stored up energy. So it's like, I don't know. Her and Abajiki seem to be part of the third movie. Yeah, I mean, that'd be cool to get more of them. I doubt it'll focus much on them, but give me some Fat Gum. I see him on the poster. I want Fat Gum to be front and center. I'm a huge Fat Gum fan. I'd rather have Fat Gum over Amajiki and Nejire for like focus of the movie. Happy, the more you move, the more energy you get, so you can release. You can just run every second. It'll run faster. See, Damon, I don't know if that logic works, because it's like I don't, it makes your head hurt thinking about it like that, because yeah, it's motion based energy, and technically speaking, if you ran, it would build up energy by running, and then you can release the energy to, in theory, push off the ground harder to run faster. But I feel like at a certain point, because your body's not built to run fast, that's not like what your body is being adapted to for your quirk. So eventually you would just eat shit. I feel like you would like trip, because your body can't move in the right way at that speed, you know? Like the Flash is fast because his body is fast, you know? But if you used Fajin to run quicker by expelling more energy through your legs to push off the ground faster, it's not like your body can keep up. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong on that one. Let's see this text. Got to respond to a friend. One quick second. Okay. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Like, you know, you're not wrong. Like, you're kidding, Damon, but like you could argue that be an application to the quirk. It wouldn't be wrong by any means, honestly. But yeah. I love Fat Gum. I love his power. I love how he can eat whatever hell he wants and actually become stronger because of it. I would love that quirk, dude. Like, it's my job to eat pizza for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Are you kidding me? And I'm a respected hero, and I look awesome? Yeah, sign me up. I'll be fat any day, dude. Oh, it'd be great. That's the life right there. And I love the reveal in the Kirishima fight. There's a reason that Kirishima episode is like a top 3 episode for me. Is like, not only is Kirishima's backstory and his moment great, but like the moment it's revealed that Fat Gum burns fat as he's like taking the damage, but he absorbs. His is almost like Fajin. His Fat Gum's quirk is almost like Fajin, almost, because he, instead of the motion-based energy, he absorbs kinetic energy dealt from an external force, and he's able to then store it and then use it. Like, anyone else think of that? Fat Gum's actually kind of got Fajin as a quirk. I don't know. That's cool. But okay, let's continue here. No matter who the victim is, okay. And we get the shot of Deku zipping around the building. When I first watched this, or when I first read the unofficial scans, I didn't know what I was looking at, because it was either two things. One, he was attached to the building, or two, he was grabbing the bullet. Because if you look at the Nagant silhouette in the back, if you follow where she's aiming, that's where the gun's going. But This is gonna be so good animated in the rain. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Fat Jin, yeah. Yeah. It's all there. Horikoshi knows what he's doing. Okay, so here he's about to do his attack. The sight of All Might moving faster than a speeding bullet. Fox, or foe. I always read it Fox first. Foe, 100%. So, I have this discussion with my coworker. People are like, oh, Deku's going to become stronger than All Might. It depends how you view strength. Because look at all the stuff Deku's doing just to mimic what All Might could do. Because All Might would have the speed to do this. But he had to like zip around the building while using Fajin to mimic a moment of him being able to move faster than a bullet. People need to put some more respect on All Might's name. And all these chapters just freaking. And I love this shot of Deku literally diving and pushing Overhaul out of the way. Like, what a world, right? What a world where Deku moves faster than a bullet to push Overhaul out of the way. Like, it's just weird, man. It feels like not long ago. I mean, I guess in terms of the anime, it wasn't long ago that they were fighting to the death. It's just weird. It's really weird. But here we are. And so it's funny because later on, spoilers, I guess, she says that, or Deku says that he wasn't aiming for Overhaul, or that she was purposely off by a little bit. I don't know, man. It kind of looks like that stream where that bullet was going is right where his head was. But maybe that's just me. Maybe Deku was telling the truth. But anyway, she's shocked. She just has like the greatest expressions too. Like, and then Deku here is moving so freaking fast. The art, the last few chapters of the art has been so damn good. Ever since the war arc, like even before it started, like right around then, the art of the manga has just been on fire. It has been so good. Just great. Yeah, I'm very interested to see what's going to happen. We'll talk about predictions for the next chapter as soon as I finish this. We're, how far are we? We're on page 8 and 9, so we're about halfway. Caught up to my shot. No, it's wilder than that. He was already shifting. Yeah, he predicted it. We'll talk later, Chisaki. It's okay. In the official translations, he says, we'll talk later, Chisaki. It's weird to me. It's weird that he's like, oh, we'll talk. Like, I don't know. I feel like I would act so differently in this situation if I were Deku. Like, he's just so casual about it. And like, these two, it's like, I don't know. It's odd. Just wow, she says. And then he's doing the slingshot. Then we cut to the vestige of the third user. I was using One For All at 45%. No, okay, this is actually Deku's thinking. I was using One For All at 45%, Danger Sense, Smoke Screen, Black Whip, Fajin, and Float, and I switched them on and off in rapid succession. But it was too much to process all at once. My body froze up. This is important. I hope that they keep Deku nerfed with this. I don't... Because the whole thing with quirk singularity is that your body, the human body, at some point is not going to be able to do what quirks are letting us do because they're just getting infinitely stronger. So I hope that this is always a restriction. That he can't just, no matter how like proficient he gets with the quirks, I don't want him to be able to fly around with Black Whip, building up kinetic energy, and just being like a Super Saiyan, you know? Because if you think about it, like the motion energy, he can use float to fly through the air fast and build a bunch of strength. Bam, sock someone in the face. You know, like I like that. Despite him getting 7 quirks total, that reliably he maxes out at 3. I like that. That makes things so much more interesting for fights. I'm glad that this is here. Personally. Let me read some of the comments. All Might did it easily. Deku had to think. as quick-witted as it was, how to technically match All Might's speed. Yeah, exactly. He had to use like two or three quirks just to match what he would just do. Um, Deku could still say it with anger to overhaul. That's true, but there's no exclamation mark. There's a period at the end. So when people say that Deku's thought process is non-existent anymore, it wasn't though. For a long time, we didn't get Deku thoughts about anything. It wasn't until like there was a stretch from shit. What part would I say? I'd say joint training arc was probably the last time that we got any like Deku internal thoughts during the Black Whip stuff, and then obviously MVA happened. No, wait, agency happened. No, MVA happened, and then agency happened. And agency, unless I'm mistaken, we really don't get that much from Deku because it's kind of like more so it dives into the Todoroki Endeavor angle of it all, with the father son stuff. It doesn't really focus on Deku. We might get a little bit of Deku in that, but not much. And then the war happens, and then like we see Deku doing all this stuff, and we see him use 45% to stop that decay wave. We're still don't get any thoughts from Deku, and then we don't get any until the end when he's fighting Shigaraki, really. So there was like a huge gap where we didn't get any, honestly. So I'm glad now we're back to that. But a lot of that, to be fair, was because Deku just wasn't in the story. It was focused on the Todorokis and the villains and all this other stuff. So, that's a whole analysis by itself, though. Yeah, during the war, for a vast majority of it, until like the very end, it was very much we were just observing what he was doing. To be fair, there's a lot of shit going on, so I understand not wanting to like slow down the pace to give us a thought insight as to Deku. I get that, but I think we could have used a little bit more in some cases. But overall, I really like how it went down. That's a weird rant. I feel like I'm very niche into my like annoyment with not hearing about Deku because I just think it's so important. But anyway, let's continue. Let's see. Having learned that lesson a second ago, now I've narrowed it down to using just one for all Black Whip and Fajin. He's a quick learner these days, this Deku. Gotta do this again, she says. Still got one leg's worth of Fajin stored up, says Deku, or he thinks to himself. Faux 100% Manchester smash. That looks extremely painful. Imagine your arm just getting obliterated from a, essentially an All Might move, you know? Wait. Oh, okay. So, okay. Never mind. For a second, I was thinking to myself, shouldn't Deku's body be like destroyed from this? But that's what the point of Fox, whatever, is. It's not true. But he's mimicking what 100% one would be by utilizing the kinetic energy with the whip slingshot. So okay, answer my own question. Ignore me. Yeah, it was very much from other people's perspectives. So that's what was going on with Deku. So yeah, your gun barrel's busted. It's overlaid into Gaunt, and again, very nasty looking. Like her arm is just shattered and broken. Not a hint of hesitation, she thinks. He recognized an enemy for who he was, and still leapt into action like it was a natural thing to do. Now, okay, here. Tell me if I'm wrong. Is this... There's two possibilities in my mind. Is this Nagant trying to kill herself when the float goes away? Or did it go away because of the damage she did to her arm and it just broke her concentration? Because obviously breaking your arm is a lot of pain. But the fact that, like, to me, it feels genuinely like she was just about to, like, she just gave up right there and went, like, maybe was trying to kill herself. Maybe that's just me. That's just kind of what it felt like, to be honest. When was it, I wonder? That right arm of yours will make our society a better place. When did the platitudes start making me want to puke? Oh, it's all right, Tim. Tim, by the way, we're talking about manga spoilers. Not manga spoilers. We're talking about the manga for My Hero. So I don't know if you read the manga, Tim, but we're talking a lot about that right now. But I still appreciate you coming by nonetheless. It's always good to have you. I think Tim's been a mod for me for what, 3 years now, Tim? It's been a while. Yeah, you're not tardy. A stream's a stream. Uh, and then Deku grabs her broken arm, which is, oh god, that would freaking hurt. The shot headed for Chisaki was off by a little bit. Okay. So maybe it was off by a little bit. And if you really were, if you were really allied with All for One and his band of evil, your very first shot would have hit my lower body and stopped me cold. Says Deku. Since your Samurai Jack videos, I think. Damn, so that was 4 years ago. I feel like Hori would have made it more obvious if she tried to kill herself. She probably just lost focus. I don't know. I think he did it just exactly how he did because I think he intentionally wanted people to debate or just at least think if, you know, I don't know. Maybe it was just me. I think it kind of adds more to the moment if that actually was the case. Why is Deku grabbing her arm drawn so well? Dude, that's because Horikoshi loves hands, dude. His handwork is the best. He loves hands. Eve known real darkness. So you gotta know there's a way to bring back the light. Please fight on our side. I can tell you still got the soul of a hero. And then this shot of blood dripping down Deku's arm. I don't know if he was grazed by a bullet there or if that's his arm, just the fact that it's not fully healed. Because let's not forget, I understand they kind of like brushed it under the rug, what happened to him with the Shigaraki fight. But, like, I don't know. I feel like under those bandages, his arms are still really effed up, and he's definitely, I don't know. This fool was in a hospital bed in a coma for a while. So, I mean, you have a point. Look at Nagant's bloody hand last chapter. Dude, there's nothing wrong with that. But when he has an opportunity to draw a hand, that man will draw a hand. What a guy, she says. Izuku Midoriya, you're the real. Ah, interesting. That's a very interesting change from the unofficial. And the unofficial, she was about to say you're a true hero. And here, I like this better, actually. I like the official one better. Izuku Midoriya, you're the real deal. She's about to say the real deal. I like that better, actually. Because true hero, you know, like, a little bit corny in the context of it all. I like how the prior panel, she says, what a guy. And, like, I don't know. I think that, I like her, I like the way she talks more in this official one, from what I've seen. Let's see. So this is the moment. I mean, if you haven't read the manga, now's the time to leave immediately because we're talking about some major spoilers here. His bloody arm parallels to Lady. Reaching out for the kids. No, not really. It's not really a parallel because Lady Nagant, when she reached out to the kids, that was more of her own past actions, like haunting her, because she was just a casual handshake, and she's like, oh god, like that's, you know, versus Deku, where it's not like, maybe it is a parallel. I don't know. I'm not the smartest guy in the world. It might be. He got hit by a couple bullets. Okay. Don't forget that she shot through her gauntlet. Do you mean his gauntlet? I assume you mean his gauntlet. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so here's the part where her face starts to crack, snap, crackle, bop. All for one, Rice Krispies, boom. And the soul is far too fickle, which is why I added a failure clause to your contract. I like the dialogue here better too. Makes him sound even more diabolical. And boom, blows up. Lady Nagant blows up in a huge explosion. Nagant, shouts Deku. To the very end, you were just a tool to be used, says All for One. Curse your blessing of a quirk, if you must. Alas, the hapless, woeful Lady Nagant. Deku shouts. In comes Hawks. No dying on me now, Nagant. Okay, I guess now we cut to the discussion of what we think is going to happen next. Here's the thing. Again, I'm so conflicted because I don't want to be that guy who's going to be like, I want her to die. I want this person to die. Because in truth, my heart tells me, of course I want them to live. These are good characters, man. Nagant is grown on all of us as a character the last few chapters. I think her backstory is tragic. I think she's awesome. I don't know, like, I don't want another Torino situation. You can't keep pulling at people's emotions and then not delivering on the final nail. Torino should be dead right now. Let's be real. I understand there's some fans out there. Like, Torino should be dead. 90-year-old man gets impaled through the stomach on a battlefield. Oh, no, he's fine. Here you go, Deku. Carry on my legacy. I'm going to retire in Florida. You know? And let's be honest, okay? As great as the war was, there really, in terms of big name deaths, there were not that many. There was one big name death for the villains, one big name death for the heroes, and that was about it. Like, of course, there were some noticeable ones like Crust and stuff for the heroes. I don't mean that they were insignificant, but like in terms of like higher like mainstays. So I don't know. Like, my mind tells me Nagant should die here. I just don't like this phrasing. No dying on me now, Nagant. And by the way, her face does look like it's gone. People were talking about this in the Discord. But yeah, her face is like gone. And there's a lot of possibilities here. People were debating whether or not Overhaul could be like, hey, I'll save her with my feet, but in exchange, you got to take me to the boss or whatever. Like, he'll have some sort of price for it. Man. I could see that happening, and I wouldn't be like upset. I'd just be like, because then all this chapter becomes way less like powerful. I don't know. I mean, no, okay. It doesn't become less powerful in the sense of like All for One is a bastard, because yeah, he is. And that wouldn't change. This chapter really does show he's gonna go all out to F with Deku. I expected at least one student to die in the war. Ida dying while saving everyone from the decay would have been neat. I never expected a student to die. Never. Like, I was never worried it was going to happen. I didn't expect it to happen because that's a little too dark. Like, a student might die at some point, maybe in the series, but for it to happen, like, it was much better to have Midnight be the martyr for the students than to have one of the students die. I think that was actually a really important decision, because if a student died, then like UA would have been for sure closed, and a lot of the students probably wouldn't want to come back. So I think having a teacher die was actually the right move. But yeah, I never expected one of the students to die. That'd be a little too dark. Also, it's confirmed in the Ultra My Hero analysis that overall can use his feet. Okay, so they'll probably reveal that to the masses at some point in this, probably soon. Hell, it might even be saving her. We'll see. Literally, it doesn't look like soot and ashes. Her face was blown off. It's brutal. I bet you that's where the explosion originated. Honestly, was her face, which is why it crackled and stuff there. The rest of her body's burnt, but that's obvious because it was engulfed in the explosion inferno. Yeah, like, oh, dude. Deku was like right in front of her too. Like, imagine you're holding on to someone and like fucking face blows up. Can't wait for the next waifu. Oh, Damon. Respect the not dead yet characters. I mean, I don't want another Gran Torino situation, but I also don't want her to die. I don't know. If they do this shit, if Horikoshi does this with Stain and has a moment where like Stain comes in, he's all badass doing Stain things, and then like they maybe kill him, maybe don't, I'm gonna like stand up and walk away because I'm like, nope, I'm done with this. I'm done with the are they, won't they, are they dead, whatever, you know? Deku, is it gonna need therapy? Don't even bring up the word therapy to me because I think everyone deserves therapy at this point of the show, but nope, they haven't gotten it. Did you notice the teeth around All For One in that one panel? I confirm the explosion started in her head. The teeth around her, where, what panel specifically, Happy, was there teeth around her in her face or whatever? Did you notice the teeth around All For One? The one panel I confirmed that the explosion started in her head. I'm looking at All For One's teeth, and oh, I see what you're talking about. Man, I don't know. I didn't notice that before. There's clearly something that looked like teeth on the side. I mean, it's basically at this point we know it originated in her head. So yeah, it could have been. Here's the other thing. This chapter was to show how ruthless All For One is and how smart and calculating he is. He knows that she's traveling with Overhaul. There's no way, unless Overhaul's use of his feet is like a thing that's unknown to him or whatever, but like he wouldn't just do that knowing that he could just save her like right after. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, that's my read of this chapter. Interesting stuff. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to cut the stream off here in a second. I have some stuff to do, but yeah. Yeah, really good chapter. Really impactful. Heavy consequences if she actually does die. So we'll see though. But yeah. I got nothing else. I'll be on the Discord later tonight. By the way, link in the description if you want to join the Discord. I'll be on that later tonight and we can talk about it more if you want. But yeah, that'll do it for the live stream for me. Miguel, you arrived just as it's ending, but this will be uploaded as a video at a certain point. As soon as the stream ends, it'll probably start processing as a video. So no, she's confirmed dead, the Decayed Hero. She was on the list of the people who died. The picture that showed all the people that died, and like they stumbled across your body. That scene of Mina and Kirishima bawling their eyes out. She's pretty dead to me. I don't know. But yeah. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, this has been Mighty Gazelle. Hoping you all have a mighty day. See you guys.